This is your WW3 news of Friday evening, basically. Now, regarding the video I've done some days ago regarding the Piaggio electric Vespa, it's not a new product which came out and all of a sudden they start producing it. They have produced it in the past, and obviously it hasn't had a great commercial success. They only sold a few of these models in Italy, probably around the world. And the fact is, it puts you off the price because it's based on the 50cc version, bodywork and structurally speaking. The only difference is it has a washing machine engine underneath it, 2.7 kilowatt engine, which is a 45 kilometer speed one, and a 3.2 kilowatt electric motor, which is 70 kilometers one. And Piaggio have invested their money into this project, to be honest, to create this so-called company, Mobile on Mobility it was called, which somehow they had in the construction in the industrial zone near the blue building, which used to be the local health authorities building, which is abandoned now. And someone told me this construction should house offices and other facilities for this electric Vespa production. And they say it's an abandoned cement skeleton, what they call an ecological monster. Abandoned construction, never completed. So, probably in a rush, they transferred it inside Piaggio itself in one of the workshops, which the machinery came the other day for it. Now, seeing they had produced small numbers of these vehicles in the past until now, where the finished products or the engines which come from a workshop which produces various assembly lines of various type of engines, whether it's the Vespa, the MP3, or the 500, or the LEM, which is the 125, which you use on top of Vespas. In this warehouse where they keep these engines, they're on pallets, probably 5, and in this case it's in a pallet of 12, these electric and washing machine engines basically. And this version of the Vespa electric one has a range of 80 kilometers on one charge, and you need 4 hours to charge it. And it comes with a home adapting charger. And you would have think to yourself, what about if I want to charge it from a public charging point? It hasn't got it. And its range is 80 kilometers on one charge, and it takes 4 hours to charge it. And now it has a battery of a lithium of 86 amps, which powers the electric motor. The thing is, it doesn't charge itself while it's moving. Like there was a model in the past which charged itself with an alternator, and it looks like this model is no more in production, probably phased out, who knows. You only got the full charge version, and it's based on the 50cc bodywork. Basically, it's been modified to house this washing machine engine underneath your arse, and it's not an investment of the company itself, the Piaggio, which invested 118 million euros. These are European funds, or funds came from the Italian government. which notoriously, in many cases, what happens is there's nothing at the end of the day which they produce which is positive. A project which sells, commercially speaking, because obviously the price will put you off. We're talking about €5,250 current prices. Wait a minute, it will go up, because it will be the fourth time in more than a year the prices of these vehicles have gone up throughout the range of the Piaggio what they produce, and including parts. And probably in the next video, which you're going to probably put together, I'm going to compare the 50cc version of the Vespa and this Vespa electric version, technical comparisons, and obviously regarding a series of problems which this electric Vespa has. It probably still has, because like all the EVs or electric vehicles, they do have their problems with the battery, software, hardware, and sincerely is not reliable like the petrol version of this model, which you have a more wider range on the fuel tank. 8-litre tank of fuel, 150 to 200 kilometers, respect on one charge of 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers you must put into account minimum consumption. That's what the makers have declared. Piaggio, it could be even a lot more lesser. When you start switching on lights and various things, obviously the range or the battery drops drastically down. It's not constant like a petrol one, which you can run. The only thing what you need to activate is by a 12-volt battery, small battery, to kick-start it, as they say. So that will be pretty interesting, the comparison with these two models. But mind you, seeing how EVs throughout the world, and even in Italy, companies have thrown money into it and in government subsidised, and the end result was absolutely a disaster. And I've got reason to believe there won't be a great response from the public themselves. In fact, due to the price, EV technology, various inconveniences, you have to take into account even the reliability of the product itself, which you can't count on that much, sincerely speaking, because they didn't sell until now a huge number, sold extremely little numbers, and it doesn't justify an investment. It's not their money, it's public money, European Union, or even from the Italian government, European subsidies or government substances to invest in the Green Deal. It's going to be, not Green Deal, a disaster. Like Stellantis, Volkswagen, and other brands who invested in electric